going to call this closing session to order. How do you guys enjoy Ball State, Los Angeles? So we're going to begin by introducing Stephanie Cody, our governor, and she's going to give a few words. And so.
Morning, how's Ball State? I want to start by thank you all of you so much for dedicating your weekend to the junior state. I'm so humbled to be surrounded by such a large group of my peers who care so much about the issues that press our nation today. And I've been so impressed this weekend by all of you because each and every one of you has truly shown your ability to be the people. Whether in debating or moderating or even asking questions this weekend, each and every one of you has represented what JSA stands for. And for that, I'm so thankful. So give yourself a round of applause. We have quite a packed closing session agenda, so I'm going to go ahead and welcome up Tristan Malhotra, our director of debate for the weekend, to announce the best speaker results.
No, I have a question for you. It's not the time.
Hi guys, I'm Tristan. I'm one of your deputy directors of debate, filling for Richard Dunn this weekend as your director of debate. I just want to say that I saw a lot of great debates this weekend. Saw a lot of people come up and speak for the first time, and that really warms my heart. I hope you guys keep debating and keep doing what you do. So there's a lot of debates to go through, so I'm going to start. Block 1. Speed test. Resolved that the SAT and ACT should be abolished. That failed with a vote of 16 to 65 with 9 abstentions. Best speaker, Michael Tempruno from the press team. Resolved that the United States should pursue colonization efforts in space. That also failed with a vote of 34 to 45 to 10. Best speaker, John Talavera from Palisades, Charlotte. Resolved that international sporting events be more harder and good for the host nation. That failed with a vote of 21 to 46 to 2. Best speaker, Andrew Friedman from the Buckeye School. Resolved that the United States, that California should be split into separate states. That failed with a vote of 3 to 64 to 5. Best speaker, Henry Stern from the Buckeye School. Resolved that plastic bags should be made illegal. That failed with a vote of 9 to 25 to 2. Best speaker, Justin Whittaker from Senate. Now on block 2. Speech estimate. Resolved that national dress code standards should be adopted at all public schools. That failed with a vote of 28 to 46 to 13. Best speaker, Tristan Malhotra from University. Resolved that the United States educational system benefits from affirmative action. That passed with a vote of 48 to 21 to 14. Best speaker, Nadia Wiggins from Notre Dame. Resolved that human-caused climate change should be dealt with through government regulation. That passed with a vote of 22 to 4 to 0. Best speaker, Joshua Miller from the Buckeye School. Resolved that transgender students should be able to choose which sports team they play on. That failed with a vote of 43 to 44 to 18. Best speaker, Wilton Brook College. Resolved that the United States should switch from an opt-in to an opt-out system for procuring organs. That passed with a vote of 53 to 1 to 5. Best speaker, Jason Malik from those Columbus. Resolved that the decline of print journalism is harmful for journalism as a whole. That failed with a vote voted 5 and 22 to 2. Best Speaker Nick Edmonds' motion. Now on to block 3. Time machine debate. Resolved: the United States to drop the atomic bomb. That failed. Voted 39 to 44 to 4. Best Speaker Max Sikowski from Dunbar. Resolved that the United States should send troops to the Middle East to stop the spread of ISIS. That failed. Voted 37 to 48 to 11. Best Speaker Adam Jacobs from Trump, Victoria. Resolved: the United States should lift its trade market with Cuba. That passed with a vote of 43 to 7 to 2. Best Speaker Adam Alamy. Resolved that the war on drugs is worth the economic expense. That failed with a vote of 15 to 51 to 7. Best Speaker David Zavales from the Resolved that the regulation of business is beneficial to capitalism. That passed with a vote of 28 to 3 to 6. The best speaker was Ian Valky from San Marcos. Resolved that prisoners should never be tortured for any reason. That passed with a vote of 45 to 39 to 5. Best speaker is Mr. Malone from the University. On block 4, artisan debate. Resolved that smoking cigarettes should be made illegal. That failed with a vote of 33 to 35 to 5. Best speaker Stacey Ewan. Resolved that there should be a mandatory limit on water consumption during times of drought. That failed with a vote of 8 to 23 to 8. Best speaker Adam Jacobs from Harvard. Resolved that states should revise the standards for committing the severely mentally ill to hospitals. That failed with a vote of 23 to 40 to 16. Best speaker Marcos Gonzalez from Resolved that the United States should raise its federal minimum wage to $10.10 per hour. That passed with a vote of 58 to 27 to 3. Best speaker Justin Whittaker from San Resolved that all fines should be proportional to an offender's income instead of a fixed sum of money. That passed with a vote of 18 to 12 to 3. Best speaker Isaiah Pierce from King Group. Resolved that countries are obligated to accommodate refugees from other countries in times of crisis. That passed with a vote of 17 to 10 to 10. Best speaker William Belfort from Santa Barbara. On block 5, solution section. What is the solution to the Israel-Palestine conflict? The solution ended up being a two-state solution, which passed with a vote of 30 to 4 to 8. Best speaker Vivian Herskovitz from CDC. Resolved: the United States should lead the United Nations. That failed with a vote of 11 to 38 to 14. Best speaker Mr. Malone from the University. Resolved that individuals should have to present a form of government-issued ID in order to vote in elections. That failed with a vote of 5 to 19 to 3. Best speaker Justin Whittaker from San Marcos. Resolved: the United States should increase efforts to stop Russia's advance in the Ukraine. That failed with a vote of 3 to 40 to 7. Best speaker Yvette Ramirez from Alliance. Time machine debate. Resolved that the United States should pursue manifest destiny. That passed with a vote of 31 to 21 to 4. Best speaker Adam Jacobs. Resolved that gambling should be legalized by the federal government. That 27 to 26 to 9. Best speaker Joshua Miller from the Buckley School. On to block 6. Resolve that reparations should be given to the victims of slavery, racial discrimination in America. That failed. We voted 21 to 41 to 3. Best speaker Cameron DeFari from the Buckley School. Resolve, the United States should substantially increase the presence of law enforcement cameras at traffic stops on police officers. That passed with a vote of 19 to 2 to 6. Best speaker Kristen Armelini from Newbury Parks. Resolve, the United States should commit to military action to defend human rights in Africa. That failed with a vote of 8 to 15 to 4. Best speaker Keisha Wong from Ben Rice. Resolved that Congress should adopt a policy of amnesty for all legal immigrants. That passed with a vote of 70 to 25 to 9. Best speaker Abby Ellis from Washington. Resolved that all congressional redistricting should be done by independent, nonpartisan commissions. That passed with a vote of 6 to 5 to 0. Best speaker Ernesto Ambrosio from Newbury Park. On block 7, resolved that the United States should switch to the metric system. That passed with a vote of 72 to 12 to 9. Best speaker Spencer Mullins for those public schools. Resolved that parents should not be allowed to deny recommended medical treatment to their children. That passed with a vote of 73 to 6 to 13. Best speaker Marcos Gonzalez from New York. Resolved that foreign language classes should be taught at all public elementary schools. That passed with a vote of 36 to 12 to 2. Best speaker Mateo Hurd from Kingsbury. Resolved that voting ought to be mandatory in the United States. That failed. Vote 13 to 22 to 6. Best speaker Isaiah Moses. Resolved that in the United States criminal justice system, rehabilitation should be prioritized over retribution. That passed with a vote of 32 to 15 to 15. Best speaker Arnie DeRoy from Resolved that single-sex schools are bad for education. That failed. Vote of 13 to 72 to 26. Best speaker Nadia Wiggins from Now to block 8. Partisan debate. Resolved the draft to include both men and women. That failed. The vote of 27 to 31 to 6. Best speakers Adam Jacobs and Jacob Ross. Resolved that Supreme Court justices should have term limits. That failed with a vote of 4 to 12 to 1. Best speaker Max Sakushi from Van Nuys High School. Resolved that catcalling should be made punishable with a fine. That failed with a vote of 33 to 80 to 11. Best speaker Jonathan Schwimmer from the Buckley School. Resolved that the United States should ban civilians from possessing assault weapons. That failed with a vote of 16 to 33 to 6. Best speaker Corey Ellis from the University of Colorado. Resolved that the United States should place a tax on unhealthy products in order to reduce obesity rate. That passed with a vote of 17 to 12 to 6. Best speaker Diana Leah from Arcadia High School. Finally, resolved that physical education classes should not be required in high school. That passed with a vote of 21 to 16 to 1. Best speaker Sydney Robinson from Thank you very much, everyone, for debating. Have a great rest of your day. Now, I'm going to hand over to the speaker.
Yes, Ami!
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for such a fantastic convention. All of your donations to JSA are what make weekends like this possible. Just to give you some updates on the advocacy department this weekend, we had a fantastic political fair where we featured 6 great tables, including GIRLA, the Presidential Youth Council, the Californians for Electoral Reform, the Youth Advisory Board, and the Democratic and the Republican Party. As you can see behind me, we also had a very successful activism event, the pledge poster, where you can see the varied and the colorful passions of the JSA, the Southern California's JSA states. We also had a successful assembly meeting where we passed 3 pieces of student-written legislation. The dedication of each and every JSAer continues to inspire and astound. I hope that all of you take at least a small piece of the passions displayed this weekend, and I thank you all. I'd like to introduce our Lieutenant Governor, John Abogadis. Thank you very much.
Hello. I'll make a quick announcement. Yesterday during our Senate meeting, we got talking with all of our regional mayors and some current vice mayors and past vice mayors, and we sort of came to this consensus that our regions currently don't really have constitutions. We have our state constitution, which rules over our entire state for JSA, but not one for the regions. And so we have this exciting opportunity to be the year of JSA that finally establishes those constitutions. This gets to be the year where we have a constitutional convention, which will be at WinterCon. And so all chapter presidents will be able to attend and give their vote on the new regional constitutions, which will be written up by our regional senators and our mayors and vice mayors who will be working together from now until then. So all the chapter presidents in this room, you have that opportunity, and I encourage you to start talking with your chapters about what you would like to see and what's governing your regions. Now I'd like to take a time for Senate commendations. This is a new thing we're doing this year with the Senate. Well, new thing we're doing this year with the Senate, where we're going to start recognizing individuals and chapters who have been doing an excellent job of being statesmen, of being the people. And so the senators have all chosen who they think from the AR and CIR and SCR best exemplifies what it means to be a statesman. I'd like to call up our AR senators, Michael and Morgan.
Hi, we're your AR senators. I'm Michael Albert.
And I'm Morgan Pack.
And today we're here to recognize a truly model chapter. Their activism efforts have been superior, with their Fight Acne campaign not only being launched as CEO of JSA, but LL Cool J and Usher.
And also we got an astounding number to the AR Monday as well as this convention.
So it's an honor to recognize Newark Leadership Academy.
And now it is my honor to introduce the CIR and SCR coordinators, Jonathan and
So firstly, I would like to express my gratitude for this recognition. Newark Leadership Academy is so happy to be here today. I am so proud of our delegation. This is only our 3rd year in JSA. Our first year we started with only 5 members, and today our chapter is 140 members strong. 5th year, which are here today. I would like to thank our advisors, Coach Morales, Ms. Merkel, Ms. Correa, for being here to support us along the way. And of course, we can't forget Rachel Cagnall-Stern for all her support and help.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Cleet, and I am one of the CIR senators this year. And my choice for the Senate commendation is Mr. Sean Neer, the teacher advisor for the Adolfo Camarillo High School JSA chapter. This year's registry gratitude allowing the CIR one day to be held at ACHS, and he was wholly dedicated to the one day from start to finish being involved in setup, making sure blocks ran smoothly, and helping clean up the event. Mr. Neer has been a committed teacher advisor for 3 years and has led the Adolfo Camarillo High School JSA chapter to have a strong voice in both the Channel Islands region and SoCal JSA as a whole.
Thank you. I'm very honored for this, and I'd certainly like to thank certainly my chapter who did a wonderful job with the one day in October. And for those of you who've never been to a one day, I hope you guys will avail yourselves of that opportunity. If you guys really like your experience here at the conventions, I think you guys will certainly like the one day. So a little shorter than the conventions, but they are a great opportunity to do a lot of the same things that you guys do. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil Rashani. Today I am representing CIO Senator Zach Gerlich, who could not be here with us today. I'm sorry for that. But so today Zach wanted to commend CIO Mayor Jack Jugula for his Senate commendation. And so a little bit about Jack. Jack started his JSA career as CIR Chief of Staff his sophomore year, and last year he ran a successful campaign and won the title of mayor. And so he and his cabinet have worked extremely hard in the CIR region, and they have really bettered the region as a whole as well as the SoCal JSA state with their amazing one day as well as a plethora of other activities. And you know, Jack's ability to command his entire cabinet as well as maintaining close friendships with each and every one of them is truly amazing, and I'm both humbled and honored to present Jack Jugula with the Senate commendation.
It's really for my regional staff who did such great work and did an excellent job this year one day. So proud of you all, and I'd like everyone to have a great rest of the convention.
And with that, I'd like to call up your convention coordinator, Grace Palmer.
Hi everyone, I'm Grace Palmer, your convention coordinator, and now that fall state is about to come to a close, it's time to talk about Winter Congress. Winter Congress. Winter Congress will be held at the Torrance Marriott from February 28th to March 1st, and registration will be open at the beginning of the new year, so make sure that you register. This will be a great convention, and we will be simulating Congress. So I hope to see you guys all at Winter Congress. Thank you. One more thing, you guys in your inbox should all have a survey about the convention. We'd really appreciate it if you could just take a couple minutes and answer our questions so we can improve the conventions in the future. Thank you. Sorry, now Peyton Kirby, your co-director of summer school.
So unfortunately, there were a few students left off of our list last night, and I'd like to recognize them now. You will be getting your pins at the Congress, but for now, just stand up and we'll clap for you. Ryan Dong, Diamond Bar High School. Kyle Blake, Coast Pueblos. Also, TAs, you got a nomination form at your TA meeting, and I need you to fill that out and have that at the reg desk by the end of the closing session. So with that, I'd like to introduce our director of fundraiser, Alexandria.
Hi everyone. I'm Alexandria Sheehan. I'm the director of fundraising. Throughout this convention season, my department has tried to make sure that there's no financial barrier stopping anybody from going to these wonderful conventions. And we've been able to give out around $5,000 in scholarships, and we hope to continue to give out more. Especially this month, we have a matching pool going around, so everything we fundraise will actually be matched in double. So everybody who bought a $1 raffle ticket, you guys actually gave us a $2 donation, and we're very grateful. Thank you so much. And without further ado, we're going to put the raffle winner, and you will receive a free scholarship to win. May the odds be ever in your favor. Two, 20188. Then can you get it? No. All right. Again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm gonna kick again.
Yes.
070043. 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. So last one. 070043. Congratulations. Continue to support every fundraiser you see. All the money goes back. And please, when scholarships come out, apply. We're more than happy to help. Thank you.
Hi again. I would like to take the time to recognize the 3 chapters who brought the largest delegations to Fall State, Los Angeles. On behalf of on behalf of the Southern California Cabinet and the Junior State of America, I would like to thank and recognize University High School, Newark Leadership Academy, and the Lions Collins Family High School. 3 of which have their respective CPs sitting on the dais today. And with that, I want to introduce our first CP, Arnie Geroy, the chapter president of University High School, to speak about this accomplishment. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Arnie Geroy, one of the co-chapter presidents of University High School, and I will be speaking on behalf of both Safina and Jonathan. So Uni has a reputation of being a very large chapter, and I'm happy to announce that we kept up that reputation this year with FSLA as well. And the majority of people who came this time around though were first timers, and I'm very proud that many of you went out of your way to debate more and took on moderating positions and just really tried to enjoy the convention. We are especially proud of our chapter for taking initiatives outside of conventions as well, through the mock election we held, the voter registration, and fundraising through the selling of food at the club kickoff. We also want to give a huge shout out to our Vice President, Rubna Wani, for delegating the chapter, and to our amazing teacher advisor, Mr. Bright, for taking time out of his things to be great to us. And from the bottom of my heart, and in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I thank each and every one of the Uni delegates in the room right now for making this a comparatively successful convention for both Safina and I love you guys.
Hi, my name is Esther Diaz, and I'm the chapter president at Newark Leadership Academy. And so, like previously mentioned, I'm so proud to have 50 members here with us today. I am very inspired by my members at this convention. Well, we had 8 main speakers and 8 moderators, and that is really wonderful because last year we didn't have any. And we even had some people that went gallus, that was great. And also we had 8 members attend Georgetown UVA Summer School, and over 20 of our members attend summer institutes at UCLA. I want to thank my cabinet for all of my support they have given me to run our chapter. So thanks to Jonathan, Sylvia, and Floyd. You guys see this? I really feel good without them. So, and lastly, on a personal note, I would like to say that I am truly proud to be from South Central LA and be here today.
Of our members come to this convention, and I'd like to thank you for taking the time to participate in this. And I'd also like to thank our teacher advisors, Mr. Perry and Mr. Rivas. And I'd also like to thank the JSA people for giving us this opportunity and chance to be here and be a part of our first two-day convention. And we hope that there's many to come. Thank you, guys.
Sorry about that. Next, I'd like to introduce Rachel Kagnoster, our acting program director.
Thank you for that awesome introduction. That was great. Is it Rachel? Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? Good. So, I wanted to talk to you just for a minute. So, I finished high school a long time ago, in 1982, and Dos Pueblos had an incredible chapter then, yay DP. And there were a lot of things about the junior state that were different, as you can well imagine, it was a long time ago. But the heart of the junior state really hasn't changed. And my feeling is that at its best and at its core, are you gonna listen? Especially DP, come on, back there in the corner. Hey, at its heart and at its core, the junior state is a place where a hugely diverse, if you've looked around, set of students, almost 1,000, not at the moment, but almost 1,000 over the weekend, can get together and talk about incredibly complicated, important, pressing issues and give respect to all sides of the argument and support each other in our differing opinions and support each other in our diversity. That's what gives me hope, is that you guys are willing to take on these complicated issues, many of them adults can barely even have a conversation about, and you still, at the end of the day, respect each other when you walk out the room. It's a thing you should be proud of, really. And I'm hoping that what you're learning is how important it is to have an opinion, to be proud of your opinion, to be willing to put yourself out there to make change in the world. That's what junior state really is about, and I'm really happy that so many of you are willing to be here on weekends to work on that. I would love it if the students would stand up for just a second. Just the students. Can the students stand up? All the students. Okay, students, can you hear me? I would like you to give a round of applause to your hardworking teacher advisors. Thank you for that. You can sit back down. Teacher advisors, from me, a word of thanks. It's remarkable how much time many of you are willing to devote to your students and how much you care about them. And we couldn't be here without the support of all of you, and many of you know what special people these folks are and how much time they put in to help you move ahead in your lives and support organizations like the Junior State. We have some of the most remarkable teachers in this room. I have been so touched this weekend by the conversations I've had with the teachers who are here. You guys are a spectacular bunch of students, but there are some really remarkable teachers here making a real difference, and I salute you for being here. So I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be a part of the weekend. I always wanted to be a program director, so I got my chance finally by having Tracy Thomas have a child. So I hope you let me come back and visit, even though Tracy's back in charge. It was great fun, and come back. I look forward to seeing everybody at Winter Conference in Spring State. Cheers.
I had a fantastic weekend. I sincerely hope that you did as well. And it really is such an honor to be serving all of you, especially during this very special 80th anniversary for JSA. And I sincerely look forward to all the progress and the memories that we'll make in the upcoming year as a state. So are there any motions on the floor at this time?
Motion to adjourn.